So again, welcome everyone to this little stream. This is not going to be like a full 2 or 3 hour one. I just basically want to introduce you to a new little library I just wrapped up, and it's pretty sick. And that's what it's called. It's called Sick Beats. And before I play anything, hey there. Before I play anything, I just want to gently warn you. So maybe you put your output down a little bit. I already did this here on my mixer, and I have a limiter in here, so nothing could happen, but should be fine. So before I play anything, I just wanted to quickly explain what is going on. There is a very beautiful interaction happening when you have distortion and compression going on, and not just tonal stuff or a signal in general, but also gaps in between. So what happens in these gaps is that the compressor and also the noise and the signals from and all that stuff, all that voodoo inside these plugins or pedals are snapping back and creating sounds on its own. So I tried to come up and did a little beat library with this, and this is what it sounds like. So let me just play you a little bit of this. So these things have been recorded in tempo 80, and that's what we are in now. So at the first moment you think this is like really, kind of where should I use this in? So I also sat down while recording it and automating this in real time. So I turned and tweaked a few buttons while recording it. And this basically creates stuff you can't recreate with, let's say, even single samples, even though I try to, cut out and edit a few of these single samples. As you can see here, you see some sick kicks and sick snares and sick crap, which is all kinds of snippets I try to capture from these loops, because it's not possible that you have these things, that you have these loops going on, or that you can take single samples and create these interactions happening. So this all happens while you're recording and while you're designing it. So let me play you a little bit more. And as you can see, when I move the mod wheel, as with all my stuff, is that you trigger basically a cutoff effect, which is especially very helpful when you have beats like this. So as I said in the beginning, it's pretty sick stuff. And I recorded, I think, 40 of these loops, and they are handcrafted, so to say. So it's not like something you just design with a few samples and then you just slice and cut or edit it together. So this is all recorded in my I'm just looking over, because it's behind over there, my little Arturia drum brute, the Impact, but also a very cool distortion pedal, which is called the I always forget their name, is Cvex effects, and it's called the Fuzz Factory. It's very, very. This thing is sick alone. If you just turn it on and have nothing going in there, there is so much noise happening, and it gets really interesting when you have when you send drums or already pre-distorted, let's say, yeah, drum samples in there, or not samples, but analog signals. Okay, so and so on. So you find all in all 40 loops in this here. And I also tried to come up with a few other programs here. So let me quickly load this. There is one. Let's start with the sick kicks. And these are just the kicks alone. So I try to all kinds of different signals that you can kind of create these things on your own. Something like this. And so it's pretty cool, you know, especially in times when you have, like, let's say, a very intense game soundtracks, or you know, kind of scenes which are pretty unsettling or anything, but you need action elements, but you don't want to put in like the typical percussions, or, you know, some kind of traditional instruments, but also not drums or anything. So this comes in hopefully pretty handy. So let me play a few more of these sounds. So as you can hear, it samples basically, and this obviously is well, it's obvious that you don't have this interaction going on. So I try to capture it a little bit and give you a few of these single snippets here. Let me load the snares. But the real beauty happens when you play back these loops. So let me just go over the snares, or what once was snare-like instruments. And then I recorded also some sick crap. So this is kind of special. I mean, because I tried to capture everything what was happening in between, let's say the bass drums, or the snares, for example. So there's all these little snippets and all the crap and all the noise which is happening in between these things. You could say that these are kind of, you know, symbol-like, but it's not really symbols. So let me just play you a few of these. So it's like of these elements which happen in between. So that's basically the thing. We could, you know, try to create a little loop. Yes, they will definitely cut through mix. And this is what it's also cool. What you can do, what helps a lot of times when you have something where you need lots of impact, you don't want to make it really, make it distorted or very obvious. And what you do is just introduce a little bit of that cutoff filter, or take an EQ, whatever you want, and reduce a little bit of these high. So with this beat, there is a lot of high frequency stuff going on. So if you just turn it a little bit. you will, kind of introduce some decent impact into a track. So that's basically what I wanted to introduce. It's just a quick stream. Just wanted to, and also if you write something right now, you will probably appear on my product page on my store. And, when people watch the video. So this is what why I was doing this live stream. So I definitely basically wanted to have a product demonstration for my store. So I can also quickly, let you know this is the store website. So just in case if you're interested, I'm just selling this for $19. It's, as I said, handcrafted, and you find all this interaction happening. It takes a while until you kind of get a loop, until you give birth to a loop like this, because there is so much stuff happening. As soon as you just turn one little knob, maybe for like a millimeter or something, the entire thing completely changes. But not as much that you say, okay, I could just recreate a completely different loop. So you have to start all over again. So each of these things is basically like a little thing happening. And so all in all, the library is like 140, roughly 138 megabytes big. You have full access to the WAV files, and then you need at least Kontakt 5.81. So this is basically everything. There are still no demos in here. So just in case if you're watching, and let me accept my cookies here. If you are interested in writing a demo or whatever, just hit me up. And I also want to let you guys know is if somebody's interested. I also have a little affiliate system going, because I'm convinced that, we as composers, audio artists in general, we just, we promote stuff all the time. May it be on a forum, may it be during a talk, during a chat, whatever. And what most of the time happens is that if you recommend a library to someone and say, hey, this is cool, you have to check it out, and the other person says, okay, cool, let's buy this. So the one who recommended the library, is, of course we do this because we are convinced that a library is great, but wouldn't it be also cool if there would be some payback, So that's why I have a little, I'm not the first actually, but there are not a lot of people doing this. But I have a little affiliate system going on. So just in case if you're interested and you want to write a demo, want to share the library, or make spread some social love, so to say, upon all these social networks, you can do that. But let me know first, and I could sign up, or you could sign up to my affiliate network, and every time you just share my store or some sample library, you could get 20% of whatever that person is buying from my store. You get this back on your account. So this is my kind of saying thank you if you share and spread the love, that you get something back, because money isn't everything, but we need to buy food. Enough said. So just if you're interested, just hit me up. I think you find my email here, and or you probably hopefully in my Discord channel. I think you find a way to contact me. Of course, I have a contact form here on my store, so that would probably be the most obvious, just in case if we are not yet in contact, or you just watch my channel for the first time. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. Yeah, cool. Jpump, just let me know. Gpamp would be happy. Just drop me an email, send me one or two of your cues so I can check it out, what you're doing, and we will get this sorted out. So, okay, that's it. Basically, I just wanted to introduce you to these sick beats. And in case you have any questions, just, you can, I still have a little bit of time left because so if you have some questions, maybe just let me know. I'm just switching back to the chat view here, so I'm a little bit closer to everyone. So, but in case you don't have any questions, I will be I'm just waiting for a second, so maybe something drops in, because the chat is always a little bit delayed. It's not possible because basically the video is delayed, so you see what you get the idea. What I already can say is that definitely is a very big giveaway happening. So now I can make this public. I will be giving away a copy of Orchestral Tools Junkie XL Brass. This is happening. This is seriously happening. I'm really glad it worked out, and I will let you guys know when this will happen. We will have another giveaway. Currently, there's another giveaway running at the moment about felt instruments. You can check out my YouTube channel, and you will find that I was just presenting or exploring Lecco and Jasno, sorry. Lecco and Jasno, two very beautiful libraries by felt instruments. And also next week, we will have a look at Pet in House Funky Bass. And right in between somewhere, there definitely will be the Junkie XL giveaway happening. So stay tuned. And yeah, just in case if you need something, just in case you want, if you have some question or whatever, you can, yeah, feel free to email me and contact me. And otherwise, I will see you later. So most likely next Monday around 8 p.m. But I may jump in here once in a while in between. So have a great day. Take care. Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking out this little stream, and see you later. Bye.